Yo, greetings, family. What's going on? It's Cornez with Too Smart to Be Broke. I want to thank you for coming to the channel today. I want to make a quick video to y'all. You know, I'm talking about business creating, making money online, but I was getting y'all acclimated last year to this cryptocurrency space. It's heavy right now. I know I see a lot of people making money, blowing up. Everybody's experts, and I don't deem to be no expert at all. All right. But you can go back and look at my videos from like over a year ago where I was trying to get y'all acclimated to this stuff, where Ethereum was like 220 bucks. Right now it's over $3,000. Bitcoin was like $9,000, $10,000. Right now it's worth over $40,000, $44,000, $45,000. All right. So you could have been in that space a year ago had you, been tapped in. All right. But look, it's still going to be plenty more opportunities, but I'm not giving you financial advice, but I'm gonna give you some insight to help some people out. If you're already savvy in this space, this video probably might not be for you, but if you're still new and want to learn, all right, I'm just going to give you some insight, maybe some helpful tips. Okay. So first things first, when you are looking to get into the cryptocurrency space, there's many different avenues. All right. But I'm going to just be talking about the avenue where people are trading it or getting it, acquiring it, and put it in their wallets. And we'll talk about the differences and the apps you can use to get started towards the end of the video. Here's the main thing. When you are looking to invest into crypto assets or cryptocurrency, all right, remember this is not financial advice, it's my own opinion. I'm like speaking to myself. When you are looking to get into crypto assets, cryptocurrencies, it's okay. How do you make the best decision? Well, you can go to places like CoinGecko.com, CoinMarketCap.com. All right, do your research on, who's behind this project. What blockchain smart contract or what type of code, for layman's terms, is it based on? Who is it affiliated with? You can look at the market cap, the total number of tokens that's in supply. You can look at the price. What has the price been doing over the past month, day, week, year? You look at all this information, and what you come up with is you can say, you know what, this project seems like it's going to be a good project for the long term. All right. So imagine like right now, 2021, you can say that things are changing. We're going into a more digital age, a more the decentralized finance age, and a more virtual reality age. So when you find tokens that have projects connected to them that may be into decentralized finance, they may be DeFi, they may be virtual reality, they may be technology based, they may be cryptocurrency finance based. All right. So when you have tokens, that might follow some of these guidelines, you might do some research and say, this seems like a good coin. Okay. But there are certain tokens that can be created, like Dogecoin, and be a meme coin. And what happens with these types of coins, and I'm not saying good or bad, make your money. Okay. But just understand what you're getting into. So when you have coins that are created, this is what happens with a lot of people, pump and dumps and stuff like that. People make a lot of money, people lose a lot of money. So it depends on if you're going to be a short-term investor, a long-term investor, and you have things inside of that. Swing trading, when you might be trading with the week, swinging with the weeks or a few days. You got day traders, you got intraday, you got scalpers. So there's different type of traders. All right. Or you're just holding for the long term. So once you figure those things out, which I'll go more in depth, in more videos. But once you figure out, okay, this is how I want to invest. What do I invest in? You do your research. You want to be aware of the pump and dump communities, because you can get swindled. Okay, so if somebody creates a coin that I think it's the ERC 20 tokens that are just super easy to create. You can create them in a matter of minutes, and then you get somebody behind them. So imagine this. Imagine somebody with $1 billion, okay, creates a token, and the token then is a half of a penny, all right, or a quarter of a penny, but we just say a half of a penny, okay, a half a penny. And then they get all this publicity and stuff all up around it. Okay. So by the time that you hear about this token, it's at, it's at 20 cents. All right. But 20 cents doesn't seem like that bad to invest to get one token. It's really not. But however, the person that was in at half a penny, then I already multiplied that money like 40 times. So they could have put 1,000 in there, 1,000,000 in there, or whatever. So by the time you get into it, all right, and they're pumping it up, say it gets to 50 cents. they're like, you know what? I need to cash my money out. So the person with the billions of dollars or millions of dollars, they'll pull their money out, right? When it gets to like 50 cent. Meanwhile, you get in, some people might get in at that 50 cent at that high. And what happens? The price dumps down, okay? And people lose money, or people don't understand they bought at an all-time high, and so on and so forth. So a lot of people get burned like that. Same thing happened with GameStop and so on and so forth. So when you're pumping and you're getting any type of thing, stocks, indices, cryptos, just because the masses and the public or some celebrity or something told you to do it, be very, very careful. Learn, you're going to do one or two things. Learn how to do your own technical analysis and understand the markets. Or if you're just one of those traders who say, look, all right, I have some money. I'm not afraid to lose $10 or $50. I'm not worried about that, because you don't want to be trading with with money you need anyway. But it's like, say you just put $50 up there, all right, and I'm just see what it do, long term, short term, whatever, it's gonna do what it do. All right, so make that decision for yourself, but be very careful when it comes to these pumping up communities, these meme coins, and these coins surrounded by a lot of hype. I'm not saying they're not gonna go to the moon, as they be saying, but you need to be very aware of this stuff. Okay, so now that we got that out the way, and I don't know if I said this, to research coins, CoinGecko.com, CoinMarketCap.com. All right. And if you want to get a good visual on red or green of coins up and down for the day or time period, Coin360.com is a good site to go to as well. All right. So when you are getting started, people have no idea how do you get started. Most people start with Bitcoin. Okay. So I tell most people, getting started with Bitcoin, you can get started with Cash App. Cash App is friendly with that. All right. So there's a button at the bottom with the stocks and the whatever, but you can actually go and acquire Bitcoin. Okay. And what happens there is, you'll get a Bitcoin address to where you can receive and send Bitcoin. All right. Another place to get started, which introduces you to more crypto assets and is user friendly, is Coinbase. All right. These are starter places. Okay. Coinbase allows you, the platform, to have wallet addresses as well as a lot of popular tokens that's on the market. Okay. Now, when you start moving up and furthering your overstanding and your education with cryptocurrencies, you may be into getting wallets such as a Trust wallet, or KuCoin or Kraken, or even getting a MetaMask. Okay, so these are different applications that give access to different wallets, and you can get different assets and tokens inside of those wallets. So each particular wallet, there may be something different, or another type of currency you may be able to acquire. All right. Like I have a crypto.com, which is similar to Coinbase, but it has different things on it. I actually have my Visa card. So if I have $100 worth of Bitcoin, I can transfer it to Visa. Okay, so you have that realm of things. And what I like about the wallets typically is because you all right, or the individual, like, that's your money, it's in your wallet. You can also move it to something like a ledger or a Trezor device or a cold storage wallet, which takes it offline. All right. I don't want to go over anybody's head, but these are things just to take a note and look into. Now, for other people who are not interested in actually holding the coin, but they just want to trade it, then they get on platforms such as Robinhood is a popular one. Okay. And then, let me say it like this. On Robinhood, okay, where you trade stocks, buy and sell, you don't own that currency. You don't own that pair. You're trading it like a stock, like you have, shares, more so to speak. So say you want to buy Doge, you put in an order to buy Doge at a certain level, and then when you want to cash out, you have to sell it at at a particular price, and then it has to be processed and so on and so forth, which, depending on the application, could take some time. It could not go through. Some stuff has happened, but that's with any platform across the board. Stuff happens, but with those type of platforms, you don't own the currency, you're trading it. Just depends what type of trade you are. I'm not saying it's good or bad. I just want people to know there's a difference between actually owning the asset in your wallet, all right, and trading on it in a place like Robinhood or Webull or whatever or something like that. Okay. And what else did I want to say? Wanted to talk about the wallet aspect. So yeah, that's pretty much it. All right, let me just recap. Okay, CoinGecko.com, CoinMarketCap.com. Do your own research. Look and see what projects, places, are connected to. What blockchain, what type of smart contracts who are they branded with? Look into these type of things so you can see overall, is this going to be a good investment? All right. Or is it something where you are trying to catch the pump? All right. But know that, there's nothing wrong with taking your profit and getting up out of there. You don't have to be greedy. All right. Learn how to do your own technical analysis for sure. And when it comes to getting acclimated to these wallets and to everything like that, look, I like crypto.com, but, just as a, moving forward, but MetaMask, Trust Wallet, those are good ones to have. But if you're just a starter, all right, Cash App, learn how to, use Bitcoin with Cash App, sending and receiving. Okay. If you're taking that next level, Coinbase is a good one to get into. All right. And then there's many others. So what I'll do is, I'm sure most of you have Cash App, but I'll put a link to Coinbase below. I'll put a link to crypto.com below. And I like crypto.com. I mean, they all have their things. Trust Wallet is actually a very good one to have. And then when you get into desktop and stuff too, MetaMask is a good one. So those are good places to start. So once again, CoinGecko.com, CoinMarketCap.com, do your research, and it's up from there. We really have a bunch of opportunities. And my last note is this. Okay, my last note is this. If you're looking to flip some money in this crypto space, it's best to look at things that's projected to be dealing with this realm that we're in. It's talking about the infrastructure. We're talking about technology base. We're talking about, dealing with finance. Like if you go look at this coin card, Yearn Finance, look at it, go from like $800, and then within a year, it went from 800 to up to 80,000, like a few days ago, last week. So you have to do your due diligence and realize, okay, I got to get in some of this stuff early, not when a lot of people are talking about it. Okay. So when it comes to that, you can find sub penny coins. All right. But even if you find these sub penny coins, you can diversify your portfolio and you can put $10, $15, $50, $100 and diversify it. And, so you won't be hurt by it if it don't do nothing. But if it does grow exponentially up to $1, $2, $100, you have a better chance of multiplying your money, which was what happened with Doge, XRP, Cardano, BNB, a lot of them, even with Bitcoin and Ethereum as well. But now Ethereum, now Bitcoin is to the point where, not a lot of people may have money, 40, 50,000 to get into Bitcoin or 60,000 to get in Yearn Finance, but they may have, the 60 cents to get in Doge, or they may have the $1.50 to get in the XRP, or they may have, 5 cents to get in Hex or whatever it is. So when you find these things and you feel like they're going to be good investments, you get in on it early and just have it sitting in your portfolio and monitoring it. And that way, when it grows from, 1 penny to 5 pennies, multiply your money 5 times and so on and so forth. Rather than trying to get into Bitcoin and, flip your money off of that, unless you're on platforms and you're able to trade with it. And, we'll get into that later. I didn't want to make this video long, so that's my bad, family. I'm out. If y'all got any questions or you want me to dive deeper on these particular subjects, please let me know. You know what I mean? I'll see y'all soon. Peace.
I'm too smart to be broke. I'm too smart to be broke. I'm too smart to be broke. Where's the money?